भज मन राधे गोविंद भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन 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 राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन वृंदावन संचारी
भज मन वृंदावन संचारी
भज मन वृंदावन संचारी
भज मन वृंदावन संचारी
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
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 भज मन यमुना तीर विहारी
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 भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
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 भज मन 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 राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 हे गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे 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 गोविंद
भज मन राधे गोविंद
भज मन राधे गोविंद
भज मन राधे गोविंद
भज मन राधे गोविंद
कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। वीर गंभीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती वीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती
धीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती
वीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती
धीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती
दूत मारुती राम दूत 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 मारुती
भक्त मारुती परम भक्त 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 मारुती
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती
गंभीर मारुती
गंभीर मारुती
गंभीर मारुती
गंभीर
गंभीर मारुती राधे गोविंद गोपाल जय गोविंद राधे गोपाल
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 गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
जय गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
जय गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
राधे गोविंद गोपाल जय गोविंद राधे गोपाल
राधे गोविंद गोपाल जय गोविंद राधे गोपाल
कृष्ण मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्ण
कृष्ण मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्ण
कृष्ण मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्ण
कृष्ण मधुसूदना मधुसूदना कृष्ण
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
Jaya Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Radha Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Radha Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Radhe Govinda Gopala. Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala.
Radhe Govinda Gopala. Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala.
Jai Govinda Radhe Gopala.
Jaya Govinda Radhe Gopala.
Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Okay. So we are chapter now number 41. The great and most loving Akrura, whose name itself tells what he is, with no iota of cruelty in his heart. He brought Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Balram, all the Gopas of Vrindavan, and also Nanda and all his whole entourage, brought them to Mathura. And those of you who have not seen, that is about 70 or 80 kilometers, not very far off. But in those days with bullock carts and all, even today with modern technology and all vehicles and all, with Indian traffic, it takes a couple hours to go from Vrindavan to Mathura, which by our standards is very close, but in America you will reach there in 10 minutes. You're zooming down the highway, 10-15 minutes. There, even today it takes few hours So from Vrindavan now, their whole party came, and we saw that last week. Bhagavan gave Akrura that divine darshan in that Yamuna. Now, as they are entering the city of Mathura, Akrura wishes Bhagavan to come to his house. Bhagavan says, you put me down right here at the entrance of the city. We'll take a walk and go sightseeing and all. Just like when Rama Lakshmana went to Ayodhya, they went sightseeing. Sightseeing has been around for a long time. There was always sight to see. Always every place has something to see. And even today, that has become a big thing. That is perhaps the biggest business in the world, Everybody wants sightseeing. So, Bhagavan told to Akrura, put me down here in the beginning, at the entrance of the city, and we'll take a walk and everything. And not only that, Bhagavan really wanted to, all the people had heard about him now, how he had killed from Putana coming, and his glory had spread and people wanted to see him. So he thought all the people will get to see me if I walk through this city of Mathura. And so Akrura was very much moved. He thought, hurt. He wanted to take Bhagavan inside and all that. But then he requested Bhagavan to come to his house. Bhagavan said, yes, I'll come later, after all of this, after I finish Kans. His main work was to finish Kans. So, Bhagavan got down now from that chariot, and he and Balram and all the Gopas now, they started walking about that city. It was evening time, coming to evening. after traveling all day and all. And the Lord see how much energy he has. After you travel all day, what do you want to do? Just go on. He said, no, we'll go take a tour. Except people who go on tours actually, they have added energy. You don't know where they get that energy from. So now they're walking about. Bhagavan promised Akrura he'll come. And now this is 41. If we go to number 33, page 208. They walked around the city, seeing all the different sights, and all the people came out to see them. And all the women of Mathura, they had heard about the gopis. Maybe some of them had relatives who were gopis. They also came out, were mesmerized by Bhagwan's beauty. Little boy is only still. Balram and Krishna. Now, as they were entering that, walking about that city, they saw now, this is number 33, see that. Washerman, a dhobi. These dhobis fit here very much in Shastras. Dehyavayo samuchitani angam vasamsi charhato bhavishyati param shreyah dhatuste natra samshayah. He saw this washerman going with this. Washerman and his attendants going with some nice clothes. And they were clothes for Kamsa actually. The Kamsa's clothes, the king's clothes. So he asked, where are you going with these nice clothes? Give some to us. Now there's a king's clothes and these two little boy. Dehyavayaha samuchitani angani vasamsi charhataha. These clothes are fit for us to wear also. What? Only the king can wear. We can also wear. What is that? So, bhavishyati param shreyah, and great good will come to you also if you give. You will get blessed. People actually don't know. There are so many wonderful bhajans which say we don't know in what form Bhagwan will come. And he doesn't know if he gives this clothes to the Lord, what great blessing will come to him. And the Lord is telling also, and he doesn't believe also, this washerman. So, like that in this world, the Lord is there in every form. Na jane kis besh mein Baba mil jayega. We don't know in which form, which vesh the Lord will come there. So, kya jane, na jane. Yeah. Yeah. So, the Lord asked the washerman, give some of that nice clothes. We are also folks, We'll wear that. Then, see now next. Great good will come to you, he says, to the giver. Dhatuhu. They natra samshaya, there is no doubt about this. But that washerman did not have any shraddha. Sayachito bhagavata paripurnena sarvataha sakshepam rushita praha bhrityo ragnya sudurmadaha. This fellow was Rajnyaha Sudurmadaha, means he had false pride in Kamsa, in the king. And this is we saw also with Lankini. Lankini had false pride in the king. When this is a very, very common thing. When people work for influential people, these people develop some pride. They who are working for influential people, isn't it? Now that has several degrees of it. If the person who I am working for, like how this Lankini was working for Ravan, they have to first see, the person I am working for is doing something good or what? He is influential, but is he a good person? Is he doing something good in his life, or doing something good for humanity, or what? Then if I have pride in that, that's something else. If he's doing something good. But if that fellow is like Ravan, here comes. This Toby has a lot of pride in the fact that he's working for comes. Terrible thing. So, we have to see. So he has that pride in working for him, and that Ravan is involved in bad things. Comes are involved in bad things, and this person has pride now I am working for comes. What a thing. So the world, it is a common thing in the world, actually. People have pride in whatever bigger thing they serve, but that bigger thing is itself engaged in adharma. If I have pride in some bigger thing which is serving dharma, then good. So, with this pride now, in false pride, sudurmataha, terribly false pride. Terrible false pride. Rajnyaha sakshepam rushita praha. With great anger now, insultingly, he said to Bhagwan, what? Sayachitaha Bhagavata, Lord who had asked, and that Lord who is Paripurna. Paripurnena sarvataha, from all sides. In other words, Bhagwan is asking for some clothes from the dhobi. But Bhagwan is Paripurna, is full and complete from all sides. What clothes he wants from any dhobi? That means if the Lord ever asks anybody for anything, it's not for his benefit, it's for that person's benefit. So like this, the Lord asking, this dhobi replied insultingly. What is this? See number 30. That will be 35 now. Sududmaraha. Idrishanyeva vasamsi nityam girivane charaha parithatta kimut vritta Rajadravyan in anger now, in false pride and insultingly and all, he told to Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Dravyani Avipsatha, you are asking for the king's clothes, you rustic, you fellow. Like that. You are used to running, see, Girivane Charaha, you're used to running in mountains and forests. Means you primitive fellow. So that type of thing. Nityam Girivane Charaha, who run in mountains and forests all about. Now you want to wear the king's clothes? Idrishani eva vasamsi. This type of clothes are fit for the king? Like very insulting and all. He told. How, see, Udvrita. Udvrita means impudent. Like that, means you're talking outside of your class and like that. Now he doesn't see. What a wonderful thing. This is the Lord of the universe. What outside which class he'll be? Who is Paripurna Sarvataha? Sarvataha Paripurnena. Given in third case where Bhagavata asked. So, in the world, when we jump quickly to conclusion like that, anybody we see, we don't know this who it is, but we jump to conclusions very fast. And in fact, with the vision of oneness, we are not supposed to jump to any conclusion. The Vedanta teaches like that, na? But with false pride and all, in what? Dravya, objects of the world. This now 37. Evam vikathamanasya kupito devaki sutaha rajakasya karagrena shirakaya dapatayat. The language also is a very interesting type of language. Shirakaya dapatayat. Dapatayat means he separated his head from his body. Bhagwan, with his fingers, with tip of his nose. Now you see where that comes from? Just like that only. Karagre. Karagre means Karagre means the front of his hand. Like this. Bhagwan just. Now, anytime you see somebody doing that, you will remember. You'll remember Bhagwan Shri Krishna. So he cut off his head, just like that. What he said? Evam kavit vikatta manasya means for that one who was vikatta manasya means one who was speaking in a brazen way. Vikatta mana means whose words and disposition and manners and everything is very cruel, very coarse and savage-like. The one who was speaking like that to Lord Krishna. This is it's not written here, but the tradition holds that this is the same Dhobi who had said bad things about Sita ji, who caused Rama to send Sita to the forest. Though it is not written here, it is given in the traditional stories of the villages and all of that sort of thing, and in bhajans and all. So, there, that Dhobi had said to his wife bad things about Sita and all, and then that caused a whole big problem there in Ayodhya. So now that Dhobi came back here, and again now he is insulting Krishna also. But now because Krishna killed him, he got moksha also. He was killed by the Lord. He got moksha. What a thing. No, that means to say in previous life and all, he had to have a lot of punya karma in some way, some place, some time. But now killed by Bhagwan. He got moksha. Like this, after separating the head from the body, it doesn't say kill. See, word kill is not used there. Just separate the head from the body. Well, nobody expects that he'll live after that except if it's Rama. Except with Rama in the body. Now we are seeing Ravana Yuddha is going on there. When they cut off the heads from those bodies, the heads are talking that side and bodies are running that side. Other side. Headless trunks running about. And trunkless heads saying Jai, 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 all sorts of things going on. A very interesting battle is going on in that Ramayana class. But it will come to an end pretty soon. Today or tomorrow. But here, it just said he separated that. What is the word? Shira Kayat Apayata. Shira Kayat Apayata means he caused the head to fall from the body. Like that, with the tip of his finger. Then, Bhagwan now met Sudama. Sudama is not the Sudama, the other Sudama. It's a different Sudama. That comes in a different. This is a garland maker. This Sudama is a garland maker. Now see number 43, that will be. Tata Sudamno Bhavanam Malakarasya Jagmatuhu Tau drishtva samuthaya. No, sa samuthaya. Tau drishtva sa samuthaya. Nanama shirasa bhuvi. Right there, within two stories, within few verses only, two stories come. One of the Dhobi and the other one of the Mala. He is a Mala maker. How you call a Mala maker in English? Mala maker. Garland. A what? A florist. You'll have to call him a florist. But that doesn't say anything about Mala maker, isn't it? Garland designer. He must be making designer garlands. Yeah, so he is seen in Sanskrit. It is told. What is he called? No? He is called as Malakar. Malakar. Not Mala Akar. Malakar. Because of the sandhi, you could split that in many ways, but you have to make sure you split it in the right way. Malakara. Kara means the doer, maker of mala. So, and that is given in 6K. Bhavanam. Malakarasya bhavanam. He went to the house of a malakar, whose name was Sudama. Sudama. Then Jagmuthu means he went there. Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Balram. Tau, Drishtva, seeing both of them now. Sa Samuthaya, immediately he got up. He stood up. When Bhagavan, just like when Rama entered, you remember in Janakpur, when Rama entered that assembly, even that, what we call, Guru of Janakji Maharaj also got up. Shatananji. Everybody got up. If kings can get up, and gurus, when the Lord enters, what is this? Mala? But he was a very nice, simple man. So he got up, Nana Mashirasa Bhuvi, and then bowed his head to the. If he was down already, he could have bowed right there in it. But he got up and then bowed. But you have to see this, so you have to picture this. In India, you'll see Mala, they sit like this. Malakars, they sit like this whole day. They go on. They don't move. It's an amazing thing. They go on making. So he got up quickly, stood up, and then bowed his head to the ground in salutation to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Tayora Sanamaniya Padyam Charghyar Hanadivihi Pujam Sanugayosh Chakre Sraktambulanulapanaihi. This is all the things that one offers. Immediately put Bhagavan to sit down, gave him a seat, and Padyam he did. He washed his feet, and Arghyam, and all the different types of offerings that we make. Pujam, he did puja with lepana, means what you call chandan, and tambulam, mala, srak is mala, like all of that. Doing so much of worship of the Lord. Simple, a mala maker. And then Bhagavan asked, after all of that, after doing puja for the Lord asked, oh, now you ask for some boon. Just now, when the Lord met the Dhobi, he asked for something and the Dhobi said, no. You wild man. Vanchari means wild man, who walk around in forest. He's a wild person. Means a savage. So he called him savage and all sorts of things and said no. Now this mala maker without asking for anything. The Lord did not ask for anything. He did all of these things. What is so? And in this world, you see all of these stories also. It is not what people do. It is just that the bhav that is being spoken about, isn't it? The bhav which is being spoken about. He may be a dovi, mala, maker, anything. Bhagavan is blessing everybody. He's just looking for what type of bhav is there in that person. And how nicely, when Bhagavan asks, what boon do you want? See now, this is number 51. Which boon do you want? Ask for some boon. Sopiva vavre chalam bhaktim tasminneva khilatmani tad bhakteshu cha sauhardam bhuteshu cha dayam param. He asked for three boons. All of them related and not just three different boons. Just like when a genie, he always gives three boons. I don't know why. And genie, when they come out from the lamp, they come out a little light-headed, so they always gives three boons. Sopi vavre achalam bhaktim, first boon. I want unswerving, unflinching devotion that will not go away. And then devotion for who? This is the same first boon, but tasmin eva akhilatmani, in that Lord who is the Lord of the whole universe. I want devotion for him. The Sudama asked, the mala maker. I want devotion for this Lord who is the Lord of the whole universe. And then tad bhakteshu cha sauhardam. I want to have the friendship of all his devotees. I want to have and if you notice the world, right? What type of friendship they want? People in high places. Always, I want to know this famous person, that person in power. That is what the world wants. But this simple devotee of Bhagavan, he wants to have friendship with all the other devotees of Bhagavan. Those who are devotees of the Lord, stay in the same company, that is called a satsang. In other words, he wants satsang. Then bhuteshu cha dayam param. And third thing he asked for, to have love and compassion for all beings and things in the world. That is a safety boon, Safety boon means what? In the second boon, he is asking for friendship and compassion, companion of devotees of the Lord. So sometimes when we get taken up with our own little group, then we don't have compassion for other groups and all, who care about them. Let them go about their business. We don't care about them. So now in the last boon, as I told, safety now, to make sure that one doesn't get only love and compassion for one's own group and one's own, what we call birds of a feather. Birds of a feather means those who are of the same. Birds of a feather have all kind of meaning. But you'll see, people, if that person is Indian, he likes Indian. If he is Hindu, he likes Hindus. If he is Trini, he likes Trini. Isn't it? If he is yellow, he likes yellow people. Anything like that. So, of the same, not only that, within his own group, if he is North Indian, he likes North Indian. If he is South Indian, he likes South. Everybody have their own thing only. That is such deep weaknesses that people have. So he says, Sarvabhut, for all, what do you use? Bhuteshu, cha dayam param, for all bhutas, for all beings. Because just now, he said, let me have devotion for that Lord, who is the Akhila Atma, the Atma of all beings. So let me not get taken up with my little group of friends who are Krishna Bhaktas, and then I don't like Shaivites. All beings. There's several things like that in the passages here. Those type of ideas always lurking behind. The idea of Sarvatma Bhav is always there behind all the lines. Like Bhagavan now. That Dhobi who is insulting also kills him and gives him moksha. So the Lord also, though from the point of view of society, you may see him acting in a certain way, because from the point of view of society, wicked people have to be removed. That is society. But the Lord also being now the Atma of all, he has to be what we call unbiased towards all beings. So much so that when he kills anybody in Shastras and all, they get moksha by another principle. The reason is that the person who is being killed by the Lord, his last thought, his last darshan is Bhagwan only, because he is being killed by that Bhagwan. And then the rule is, if the last thought is Bhagwan, if the last darshan is Bhagwan, then what? Helplessly they get moksha. Even they have no idea that I want moksha or anything. They get moksha. Like if, for example, if we touch fire, we don't have any desire to get burned, but we get burned. Nobody has any desire for such thing. So this garland maker asked for this most wonderful. Now how exemplary, just for a simple garland maker. And now the night came, they went to sleep. That was evening time when they reached there. Night came, went to sleep, and they all got up the next morning, and it was the time for the big bow yagna. What is that? Dhanush yagna. Bow yagna? Dhanush yagna. And everybody was going toward that great pavilion that was made where this big yagna will take place. Everybody was walking there. Bhagavan Shri Krishna, all the Gopas and Balram and everybody, they all got up also and put on their nice clothes and all. There was a tailor they met after they got those big clothes, They met a tailor. He also lovingly, what we call, in Trinidad I say, take in that clothes. Altered the clothes to fit Balram and Krishna and all of them. And all the other Gopas who were there, they also got nice clothes. Because after he killed that Dhobi, all the attendants and all dropped all clothes and everything, and they ran away from there. They took off. So, and in the meanwhile, that news had gone to Kans and all the people of Mathura also. So they all of them got their clothes and everything nicely altered to fit them, and they were looking nice and pretty the next morning. Swanky. All of them next morning came out there now. Then, on the way to that Dhanush Yagna, and also Dhanush Yagna will be accompanied by a wrestling match. Lord Krishna, Kamsa had, he had already set the match in his mind, I'll send Chanur and Mushtika, they'll kill this Krishna. Those are my two prized wrestlers. So all of those things were going on, all sort of planning in between, behind the scenes in Kamsa's head. While Lord Krishna proceeded towards that arena, I don't know if you call whatever you call it, that pavilion. Now, he encountered a kubja. Kubja means a hunchback woman. He encountered there. Now, he addressed her, "Oh, beautiful one. Oh, beautiful one." Who are you and where are you going? And she was also taking some all nice perfumes and sandal paste and all of that sort of thing. So the scent was very nice. So he asked. So she replied, "No, see that is number 3. Who are you and where are you taking all these nice scents?" Sairandri uvacha. Now meter changes. Dasyam dasyam syaham sundarakam sammata trivik trivakra nama hyanulepakarmani madbhavitam bhoja paterapti priyam vinayuvam konyatamas tadarhati. In the previous mantra, Bhagavan had asked also, Shreyaha tataste nachirat bhavishyati, that good will come to you quickly if he dehyavayor anga vilepa muttamam. Means if you also give us some of that nice scent. In the previous verse, Bhagavan, if you give, some good will come to you. You give, oh pretty one, he had called. You give some to us. Then, kathayasva sadhunaha. Now here, he had asked, who are you also? Katvam. Katvam, who are you? Now she is answering. Dasi, aham, asmi aham, Sundara. Yes, hey Sundara, oh beautiful one, Krishna. I am a dasi, I am a servant. Kamsa sammata trivikranama. And I am loved by Kamsa for the nice scent the nice perfumes. Let us use the word perfume. Perfumes she was a perfumist. Perfume car. And my name is Trivikrama. Trivikrama means one who has 3 bends. Like Ashtavakra had 8 bends. So she had 3 bends. Means deformed from birth, perhaps. Like that. And Anulepa karmani. I am engaged in the work of making perfumes, scented pastes. That it will be like that. Madbhavitam bhoja patehe ati priyam. And I am well loved by Kamsa, Bhojapati. And vinayuvam ko anyatamaha tadarhati, means you certainly are worthy of some of these perfume, because he had asked for some and she gave nice perfume and paste to all Krishna, Balram and all of them nicely. And what transpired thereafter is very nice. Bhagavan, see now this is number 6. Prasanno Bhagavan Kubjam Trivakram Ruchirananam Rajvim Kartum Manaschakre Darshayan Darshane Phalam. Vyasi writes very nicely that Darshanam Darshane Phalam means two meanings can come to. One is Bhagavan wanted to show the whole world what is the result of doing some good act. And or the other meaning is he wanted to show what is the result of getting darshan of Bhagavan. When one gets darshan of Bhagavan, immediately in his mind there, a desire came to make that kubja non-kubja. How do you say that? To make that person straight. To make her straight. And then how he did? This is number 7. See? Padbhyamakramya prapade Dvayangul yuttama yuttanapanina pagrihya chubuke dhyatmam pagrihya chubuke dhyatmam udani nama dacyutaha. He took his foot, padbyam akramya prapade, and put it on her toes. Bhagavan took his foot and put it on her toes. And with two fingers, dvai angulyat, he put under her chubuke, means under her chin. He put his foot on her toes and two fingers he put under her chin. And then, unani namadat achyutaha. And he raised, achyutaha raised her like this, putting his two foot on her toes and put two fingers like that and just raise her. And pragritya, holding her and raising. And then she became Satad Arju Samanangi, means all her limbs became straight like that, in no time like that. And she became most beautiful being by the Lord just raising. Why? Because she gave some nice perfumes when Bhagavan asked. So the difference is right there. And how each time he is telling that if you do it, what he is telling, something good will happen. Shreya will come. The Shreya would come in each one of the prasanga. So some people, when they hear that Shreya, means to say, like in the case of the Dobi, when he heard Shreya, that is called as Dana. Samadana Bheda Danda. That Dana did not work, so then he gave Danda to that fellow. No Dana worked. Here, in the case of the Mala maker, there was nothing required. He did everything of, Bhagavan did not have to use Samadana with nothing. He did by himself. Here again he told to her that if you give, some good will come. Shreya will come. So she gave. But people are moved differently in the world. But the idea that a person should have this type of bhav naturally is what is being taught behind the lines. There should be no need for any samadana bheda or anything. One should be able to act spontaneously from understanding of the all-pervasiveness of the Lord, and how anywhere I go, I see the Lord is there only in all forms. So from that sort of understanding, one should act. But then what? The people of the world don't have that understanding, so you have to use samadana, veda, danda and all. Different types of things are being used. Sama means nicely the Lord is requesting, then they do. Then dana, some bribe. incentive. Veda, some scare them and they do. And danda means they beat him up. Then he does. So, the world has all these different types of people. Now, Bhagavan continued there, and in the front of the arena where they were going, that one of Kamsa's Mahout. Mahout is an English word? Elephant driver. Elephant chauffeur. He was there with his big elephant in front of that, and when Krishna was coming, he made that elephant rush toward them. Bhagavan held that elephant by the trunk, and the poor elephants also have to pay for all of this wickedness of Kamsa and all his. And in all the Yuddha we are seeing now in Ramayana also, the horses and all, they all die. the animals get caught up with human war and they all die also. So, Bhagavan Shri Krishna removed that elephant, and Kamsa now is planning to put Chanur and Mushtika to fight. Kamsa is planning to put these two big wrestlers to fight with Bhagavan Shri Krishna and kill him. But Kamsa also knew, it is said, behind his head, I don't think it will work. He was feeling, I don't think it will work, But the human being is, even though he thinks that the thing will not work, sometimes he is driven by some other force. So he still is sending. And therefore, the other way to see that is Chanur, Kamsa, Mushtika, all of them, they also have to get their blessing by being killed by Bhagavan Shri Krishna. They get moksha. So they are going to die to get moksha, it looks like. This mysterious world process involving the Lord, Tulsidaji said, that thing can only be known by great, great sages and all. The mysteries of the Lord and what He does, with the ordinary mind, we cannot know. We have to be in satsang and we have to go on engaging in studying of the stories for a long time. Those mysteries then only will become revealed by the Lord Himself. Because the Lord's charita is inscrutable. It's very difficult to know exactly what is causing what. So, now this wrestling match will take place next week. Friday we have 9-night yajna starting in Pleasantville. This Friday. I think this Friday. Where is it now? Gone for the next now. What are the tea party and raffle tickets now? Both are there. Today is tea party meeting. Tea party meeting after the satsang. And raffle tickets are still there. So please see. Okay. We have Aarti.